Welcome to StopFake, the place where we uncover disinformation about Ukraine and set the record straight. I'm Michael Getto, a public policy and electoral consultant, and I'm happy to present this week's edition. Among the fakes this week we present, Russian media puts words into Pope Francis's mouth. Missing Ukrainian train shows up in China ahead of schedule. That and more in today's edition of StopFake News. Let's get to the chase. On the eve of Pope Francis's historic meeting with Russian Orthodox leader Kirill, Russian sites reported that Pope Francis called Russian President Vladimir Putin, quote, the only man with whom the Catholic Church can unite to protect Christians in the East, close quote. Citing the French publication Le Journal de Dimanche as their source, Russian media claimed that the Pope called for a united effort with Russia to save Christians being persecuted in the Middle East. Sputnik was the first to carry this story, followed by the site True News, Rossiyski Dialog, and several others. There are no direct quotes by Pope Francis in the Journal de Dimanche article. The story quotes Vatican expert and author Constance Colonna Cesare, who says that after meeting with Putin twice, the Pope likely sees him as the only one who can help protect Christians in the Middle East. Pope Francis and Patriarch Kirill met in Cuba on February the 12th in a first ever papal meeting with the head of the Russian Orthodox Church. Several pro-Russian separatist websites are reporting that a Turkish ship has delivered military vehicles from Bulgaria to Ukraine. According to these reports, this Soviet-era military equipment is intended for Ukrainian battalions stationed on the Crimean border. Quote, Turks transport military equipment from Bulgaria to Ukraine for Tatar battalions and ISIS, close quote, reads a February the 8th headline on the separatist websites Novoross.info and Novorossiya Youth Information Agency. A week earlier, the story was published on the Russian social media site Vkontakte by a group calling itself the Storm of Mariupol. Mariupol is the southeastern port city under Ukrainian control. According to Vessel Finder, a marine traffic tracking website, the ship in question, Turkish cargo freighter Leader Kanakkale, arrived in Odessa on February the 7th. StopFake contacted Miller and Flama, the ship's owner, to inquire what cargo the ship carried to Odessa. The ship did not transport any military equipment, they replied. It sailed from Bulgaria to Ukraine carrying only ballast. From Odessa, it will sail on to Greece with cargo. The Leader Kanakkale is a bulk freighter, a merchant ship specially designed to transport unpackaged bulk cargo, such as grains, and is not equipped for transporting military hardware. On February the 1st, the Russian site lenta.ru, followed by various Ukrainian and Russian publications, reported that a Ukrainian train headed for China and traveling along a new route bypassing Russia was lost in Kazakhstan. According to lenta.ru, the train went missing after Kazakh authorities uncoupled it for non-payment of passage fees. On January 31st, however, China's Xinhua news agency reported that a Ukrainian freight train successfully arrived in China. This train was the first to test a new cargo route to China, bypassing Russian territory and traveling through 3 other countries along the Silk Road. The train is important because of its speed, writes Xinhua. It reaches China in 9 to 14 days. When lenta.ru and other sites were publishing fake stories about a missing Ukrainian train, it had already reached its destination. After this successful test run, Lithuania announced that it was joining the Ukraine-China train project, bypassing Russia. The train took 16 days to reach China. Previously, trains from Ukraine to China traveling through Russia needed 30 days to reach their destination. The Russian separatist Novorossiya news agency published a story accusing Ukrainian armed forces of robbing and looting local Ukrainians in the war zone and illustrated the fake story with a photograph of a soldier carrying 2 geese. This photograph was taken by French war photographer Eric Bouvet in 1995 and is among the many photos on his web portfolio. This particular one is number 20 in the Russian Commandos Chechnya album. That's it for this week. You can always find fresh fakes set straight on the StopFake website. Be vigilant. Be aware of fakes. If you spot any disinformation about Ukraine, forward it to us for a truth autopsy. We'll see you next week. I'm Michael Getto, and this is StopFake.